Ahoy! Senpai desu. Do you know? Facial expression conveys a character's inner emotions. By changing one's facial expression, you can convey your thoughts without uttering a single word. See this picture? I can feel his pain. He's trying to hold his thoughts so hard that I'm afraid that the gas will come out of his nose instead. Look at this picture. What do you think she's feeling? Pain! Because she lost her wallet.
Senpai, please don't make jokes that nobody understands.
Wait, what? Nobody watched Nichijou? So, without further ado, let's start today's tutorial. How to draw a haircut. How to draw facial expression. I'll come back to that later. Keep watching to the end.
Senpai is on crack today.
So first, I would like to cover the 4 basic types of human emotions, namely happiness, anger, sorrow, and joy. It's important to master these basic facial expressions because it helps you to better understand how our facial features changes according to our emotions. Besides, it also lays down the foundation for drawing more advanced and complex facial expressions. Happiness. Happiness is the most common facial expression you can observe every day in your life. For example, smiling. When we're smiling, the eyebrow will lift up, while the eye corner will face downwards, forming a semicircle that curves upwards, giving a very wholesome vibe. When expressing happiness, make sure the corner of the mouth are lifted upwards. There are a few different facial expressions when it comes to happiness. For example, the mischievous expression, which is a combination of happy and naughty. This portrays a foxy personality. There's also the sadistic expression that gives you cold sweats, but you can't resist it and you want more instead. Is it just me? Busted! Joy. Joy is a more extreme version of happiness. We show joyfulness when we are ecstatically happy or excited. When your happiness level is at the maximum, your eyes will be naturally closed and your eyebrows will slightly raise. As for the mouth, its range of movement is much larger. Let me give you a few examples. The first one is a wide grin, and this gives off a very innocent and pure vibe. The second way to portray a joyful expression is through laughter. The intensity of the laughter depends on how big you draw the mouth. The third expression is a combination of joy and excitement. So basically, the eyebrows are raised while the eyes and the mouth are wide open. Anger. Anger is a very strong emotion and it changes our facial expression significantly. When portraying angriness, the head of the eyebrow will point downwards, while the tail will point upwards. Both of the eyebrows will stay closer to the glabella. Yeah, this part is called the glabella. Don't ask me why. This is my first time seeing this word too. So yeah, you're welcome. Next, you also want to draw the mouth as wide as possible, as if the character is shouting. Oh, and make sure it's wide enough to put in a... Of course, there's a different way to express anger as well. The most notable example is Shinobu's angry smiling face. Is she angry? Is she smiling? We'll never know. But I know one thing for sure, never mention her sister. Sorrow. Sorrow is a negative emotion that is used to express sadness or loneliness. Next, we can add tears to further reinforce the element of sadness. When we're sad, the head of the eyebrow tends to point upwards, while the tail points downwards. Furthermore, the eyebrows will also drift further away from the glabella. As for the corner of the mouth, it should be pointing downwards, forming a semicircle that curves upwards. Here are some different examples of sorrowful expressions. Firstly, the standard sad and sorrowful expression. Maybe her Oni-chan still and so her toys to buy Primogems for Genshin Impact. When you're drawing the mouth, keep it small and slightly open. The eyes, on the other hand, should be watery, as if the character is holding back her tears. The next example is a full-blown ugly cry. Maybe your boyfriend cheated on her when she's pregnant. And the bitch is a sister.
Oh my god!
Nobody will get your reference, Senpai.
There's a few things to note when drawing a full-blown ugly cry. Firstly, the eyes are closed as the tears are falling down her cheek. Second, the mouth is wide open because she's crying her heart out. It's a domestic girlfriend reference, by the way. And those are the 4 basic types of human emotions. Do not underestimate them. I'm sure you kouhais will be like, yeah, it's easy. I can draw them with my feet. But that's just the basics. There are more complicated facial expressions you have yet to master, like surprise, fear, disgust, etc. What about tsundere, yandere, and kudere? How do you draw those complex facial expressions? What I've covered in this video is just a single drop in the ocean. So if you kouhais want me to make a video on all the facial expressions that I've mentioned above, comment 111. That's all for today. Moshi moshi. Oh, here you go. I forgot the ahegao. Oopsie doopsie. I guess I really forgot about it. I'm sorry. No. Definitely not because I'm trying to lure my kouhais to watch to the end. I just don't want to drag the video for so long. I'm really sorry. Maybe next time. Forgive me, kouhais. Oh, one more thing, kouhais. If you want me to fix your illustrations in the upcoming art review, DM me on Twitter or post in the Teach Me Art Senpai subreddit by hashtagging TeachMeSenpai. I will review your artworks, correct your mistakes, and redraw them. Please drop a like, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter. DM me if you want a commission from me. Alright, that's all from me. Ja na, kouhais.